Warning, the following episode is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. On the last episode, we were on Horizon, and we decided that we needed to get the turrets active so that we could shoot down the Collector's ship to prevent any more people on Horizon from being taken. We were able to shoot down the ship, but unfortunately about a third of the population was taken, but luckily the entire thing wasn't taken. And Ashley survived and wasn't taken, but she kind of hates us right now because apparently she doesn't trust us anymore because we are part of Cerberus now. But we have also learned that our new goal right now, other than along with Stop the Collectors, is to find it. Assemble a team so that, well, that was our old one, but we are now going to try and go through that Omega 4 relay, that red relay that was next to Omega. Yeah, we're going to try and go through that. However, it's pretty much a suicide mission right now. So what we have to do is not only keep on building up our team, but we have to make sure that none of our team mates have anything else in their mind, which means that we have to deal with things in their past. So for this episode, we're just going to be going around the Normandy talking to our crew members. Because not only that, but we also have a couple of missions that we still need to turn in, like the 3 Normandy missions that you can get. Ooh, let's not run that way. Let's quickly talk to Joker and see what he has to say.
Hey, Commander. It's pretty crazy the people you can run into out here, huh? I mean, it was probably a setup or something, but it was still good to see Ash, Operations Chief Williams, wasn't it?
She moved on. I can't blame her.
She was frontline with you blowing up half the Citadel, and I'm the one who gets roped back into saving the galaxy? Did somebody switch our files?
You're the force that pulls it all together, Joker.
Yeah, it sucks, I'll give you that.
I assume everything is going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Well, at least he's happy. He's probably a little torn up inside that Ashley's not coming. But then again, she definitely gave up the impression that she did not want to go. So let's go talk to our main buddy Mordin, see what he has to do. Let's see what upgrades we can do. We should really start taking advantage of some of these upgrades. Especially that. I want to do some damage with the sniper rifle. What is that? Ooh. That was a pretty expensive one too. Let's see, there's sniper headshot damage. Ooh. I need to upgrade my assault rifle as well. Let's see. Damage protection. I like the sound of that. I mean, granted, we're going to be getting all these upgrades, but I'm just trying to find the ones that that'll help us right now and save the more expensive ones for later. Ooh, they are instantly fully restored. And then let's get some tech. Most of our people are using tech. And let's just get that. There. Now we're good on that. Let's get full on this right now. Shotgun. We might need to use a shotgun a little bit more. All right, that's good too. Prototypes. Ooh. Yes, I want 20% more health. And 50% less damage from melee attacks. Oh, this one is. If we do retrain powers, that basically just resets all our stats to 0, so we can put points in different things. This one switches out our. I think we picked armor piercing. It switches it out for a different power. Oh, there's 2 of those. I thought there was only 1. Well, let's get that in case we ever use Grunt. We probably will use Grunt, but I don't see us using him. Recent? Oh god, look at all those tabs. Alright, let's talk to Mordin while all these tabs try and go away.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that, actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. It wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds. Need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
What was the Special Task Group doing with the Krogan genophage?
Study at first, as I said, but uncovered surprising data. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
The genophage was a terrible mistake. It nearly destroyed the Krogan and their culture. Now they have a chance to recover.
Naive viewpoint. Krogan too dangerous to allow unchecked birth rate. Look at Krogan rebellions. Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it on Tuchanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy, Krogan included.
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies. Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
The genophage was a mistake bordering on a war crime. Recreating it is unforgivable.
Don't want me on team? Don't bring me. Can stay here, work on collector research. But no apologies. Did what was right. Hope you do the same if necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
Alright, he's not going to talk to us for a while. But apparently the genophage was going away, but he put it back in there. So, that's a problem. Because the genophage is pretty terrible. I mean, just think what would happen if the Reapers attacked. All those Krogans would be very valuable, but no, they're just limiting a giant supply of army. Oh, let's talk to Jacob. None of these things are not going to stop.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I'd think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operations stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it, even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am, and as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
All right, so it looks like Jacob's father has somehow jumped back into the mix, especially from apparent death.
Miranda wants to see you, Commander.
It looks like Miranda wants to see us as well. Let's quickly go down to the 4th floor first. That way we can talk to Jack, Grunt, Zaid. Oh, I can't talk to Zaid. We already have his mission. We'll talk to Jack and Grunt, see what they're up to, and we can drop up the couplings with Gabby and... What's his name? I should know his name. It's Gabby and... I want to say Daniel? I think it starts with a D.
Shepard,
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
the hold is too open. Not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grant would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this, picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
What other human info was floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
Something must move you. You're as genetically Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
Okay. At least he knows that even though he's genetically perfect, there's some things that he needs to find on his own. Something that Miranda could probably take care of, because, you know, she's also technically genetically perfect. Yet she's as arrogant as anyone else on the ship. Except probably Jack. Jack's probably the most arrogant person on the ship. And Joker, maybe to an extent. Although he's more sarcastic than arrogant.
Hey,
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson, done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
You were a pirate too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
You're welcome. Yeah, Jack is... Jack. Well, let's go talk to... Please be Daniel. I don't think you're...
The collectors hit the Ferris Fields colony. Everyone's gone.
Shit! We're going to make those dirty buggers pay.
What is your name?
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
500 credits. Take that. And your name is Kenneth. At least I got the chance to remember that. I can remember all the kids' names in Psychonauts. I cannot remember one crew member. Then again, it has been a long time. I just hit my microphone. It's been a long time since I actually talked to them. What else do I have? I have the food that I can drop off on the 3rd floor, and I have the wine for Dr. Chakwas. So basically, I'm just talking to all the crew members, even though we can't we don't have access to their loyalty mission yet, because I think the more conversations you have, the closer you'll get.
Another colony's gone missing.
Ferris Fields, I heard. That's not far from New Canton. Did your family get back to Earth?
Not yet. My mother-in-law's given us grief. Operative Lawson assures me the transport team will physically drag them away if need be.
I don't understand. I guess they have family ties to the area, and they don't exactly want to leave. But seriously, if something that could kill your entire planet is coming to you, you should probably jump on the nearest ship and get out of there.
Stationed on Horizon?
Yes. If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the collectors right now.
Wow, you really dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I couldn't take that. They creep the hell out of me.
You talking about Horizon or the collectors? Let's drop off your wine so that we can go see Garrus drunk.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Ceres ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you. Shepard, our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
Shepard, I think you might have an alcohol problem. This is the second time you've been drunk on duty. So as you saw, we had a bunch of different choices for what we could make our toast to. I usually do Joker. I mean, the first time I did this, I did the to being drunk. Good God. I mean, it's not terribly wobbly, and it'll probably correct itself by the time we actually get to Garrus. I wanted to be drunk when we talk to you.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, so we can't talk to him. He's in the middle of calibrations. That's gonna be a running joke. Mostly because if you continuously talk to him when he's not available for talking, he's gonna bring that excuse back up, and then they make fun of it in Mass Effect 3.
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite. Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
No problem. Do they have calamari where Asari live? Or did they just, take human food and make it their own recipe? Well, let's go to Miranda's office, finally. And talk to Miranda. Hello.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
My father was extremely wealthy. He wanted the ideal daughter, and he paid a great deal to genetically tailor me. When I learned that my father was more interested in controlling a dynasty than raising a daughter, I left.
How did your father take that?
He was less than pleased. Several of his security guards were injured in the process. He knows not to come after me. But this isn't about me. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical. But she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Does your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in a lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Alright, we got another mission. Another loyalty mission that we need to take care of for Miranda. So now we have 4 loyalty missions out of the... How many squad mates do we have? 7, I think? 8. We have 8 squad mates right now. So we have half the loyalty missions for half the crew. Yeah, we have. How do I phrase this? I'm trying to phrase this. Like, we have 8 crew members. We have half of their loyalty missions. We have another 3 crew members another 4 crew members to get. And then I think by the time we start getting some of those crew members, the other crewmates will start giving us their loyalty missions. Oh, never mind. Okay. Thought Kelly would say something. Get us to go to another person. Let's just see if we have any... Nope, no unread messages. Yeah, we do have 8. Okay, so we have Jacobs, we have Miranda's, we have Zaid's, and we have Kasumi's. So that just leaves Jack and Grunt and Garrus and Morden to get their loyalty missions. And then we have the other 3 characters that we need left to go get. But on the next we're going to call it an episode right now. It's been about 25 minutes. That's actually pretty decent for what I thought was going to be a little longer. But on this episode, on the next episode of Mass Effect 2, we are going to be recruiting Tali. So until next time, hopefully you enjoy. Talking. I have yet to grasp the concept of this. We have 2 more stars to get at Ghostly Galaxy, but if we talk to Luigi right now, he's actually going to start helping us grab stars. I think there are 3 stars that will actually help us with. So whenever he finds a star, Mailtoad right here is going to actually tell us